And this isn't a video where I'm just going to sit here and talk about Liverpool and how they've lost at home once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Yes, people, it's TWG, the Gym Gooner. The international break is done with, and we're back to the Premier League with a big one. It's Arsenal versus Liverpool. Now, before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's not get it twisted. Neither of these teams are anywhere close to where they need to be. Liverpool have been chucked off the top. Liverpool have had a fall from hell. Yo, Liverpool have had a drop from the top from hell. Liverpool were outright champions last season, the best team in the country, but this season they've been dropped like never before. But listen, this isn't a video where I'm just going to sit here and talk about Liverpool and how they've lost at home once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times.
But you didn't win. So now let's talk about 6, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about 6.
But listen, in all seriousness, it's been a big drop for Liverpool. And really and truly, there's not much us Arsenal fans can laugh at when we're below them in the table. The game this weekend could prove to be a massive game. Liverpool, as we know, aren't the Liverpool of last season. Now, Liverpool are going to point towards the injuries. And rightfully so. But every team has injuries. If you flip it and look at Arsenal, Arsenal are playing against 12 men each time because the referees don't like us. However, I'm not going to deny we are where we are because we deserve to be there, because we are not good enough to be anywhere higher. But no matter where Liverpool are, where Arsenal are, Arsenal will always be the biggest team in London and Liverpool will always be the biggest team in Merseyside. Let's not get that twisted. Now, from an Arsenal standpoint, Arsenal are coming back from gaining a big point against West Ham. It was a big point because obviously we went down 3-0 within the first half, or rather 3-1. But we showed fight, we showed passion, and we showed that desire to get something out of the game, and we did. I'm not going to get into the fact that we shouldn't have got in that position in the first place. Now, for me, Arsenal need to be on the front foot from the get-go. At the same time, we can't be naive enough to think that just because their front three ain't banging at the moment, they ain't going to bang us, because they always do. We cannot let Liverpool settle in and start playing their game. For them, it's all about their front three. If 2 out of those 3 are on it, we're in for a long, long night. Our defence has to be switched on. We can't have Salah attend his weekly diving session. However, if these new Arsenal training videos are anything to go by, Aubameyang looks like a new man.
I said I feel invincible. It's 100 niggas in the spot. I won't keep going.
There's been so much talk about his hairdo. But you know what? It's his hair. He'll do what he wants. As long as he's performing on the pitch, I couldn't care less. And if Aubameyang goes full Travis Scott Sicko mode, it's over for Liverpool. That being said, I do want to see him on the pitch, but I think at this moment in time, his best position is from the left, with Lacazette in the middle. Now, a lot of you that will say, oh, you're a hypocrite about Lacazette. No, I'm not. All it is at the moment, Lacazette is in form. I'm happy for him. I want him to do well, but I still want him to leave at the end of the summer. If he can perform from now until the end of the season, even win the Europa League with us, I'm more than happy and I'm grateful that for one season you turned up, and that's great. But in the long run, he has not been and is not good enough to be number 9 at Arsenal Football Club. I'll say it again. As for how I see the rest of the team lineup, we need to see Pepe start. We have to see Pepe go at Trent Alexander-Arnold. He has not been the same since his injury, and that's definitely a position which we should target. Pepe from the left is a different player to the Pepe on the right. In his first game at Anfield, absolutely ran riot. The only thing missing from his game was a goal. But hopefully he can get that goal against them at the Emirates. Other than that, the team probably won't change much. We need to see Partey control the whole midfield and boss Thiago off the pitch. And that shouldn't even be too hard, because since coming to the Premier League, Thiago has not been about that life. One player who's going to be very crucial for us against Liverpool is Martin Odegaard. He has definitely been man of the match in the most recent games. And there's no surprise there's talks of us signing him on a permanent deal. Now, as for this game, he's going to have to be on it from the start. As for the type of approach that I feel Arsenal should take, definitely on the front foot, definitely attacking. Don't try and sit back and soak in the pressure. We're not that kind of team. Let's target their defence, let's target their right back, and let's get some goals. Arteta has beaten Jurgen Klopp before, and I'm confident he can do it again. As long as we stick to a game plan, I can see us taking all 3 points. If the likes of Brighton and Burnley can get points from them, surely we can too. Come on, Arsenal.